to my channel. Today we are hosting a Golden Gal Network event at House of Nico in Kansas City. It is yoga and intuitive journaling. It's our first event of 2024 and I always get a little nervous. Like, I sell tickets and, you know, purchases go through, but then I'm always nervous. I'm like, oh, like, is anyone actually gonna come? And I always get a little just like self-conscious of myself, and I know that that's just like, that's normal, right? Everyone has like a little bit of like social anxiety, and really the vision to have the Golden Gal Network is for people to find friends and find connection, because so much of our life is on social media now and we don't ever get like that real life interaction. And I just want to bring people together. I'm gonna have a good time, and I always have to like focus and say that is the intention of the day. It is not, I gotta be perfect, I have to do all these things. It's okay, like, we're bringing community together, and I just try so hard to separate like my feelings. Like, it's not about me, it's about others, and that helps. And then I always go back to the quote. It's like, pray or worry, but don't do both. And I'm like, okay, I pray, like there's no worrying, like everything's gonna be fine. But it's always like, oh gosh, like, is anybody gonna come? So I'm a little bit early. It's 9:30 in the morning. Everyone's supposed to be coming around 10. I'm gonna set up, I have some journals because, you know, intention setting for 2024, and we're gonna have like a little yoga practice and journal. So we have our coffee, we have our things, and I guess now all we have to do is wait for everyone to come. We just finished with the Golden Gal Network event. It went so good. I always get like nervous on it actually going well, if people are gonna show up, and I always have such a good time connecting with other people. I truly think that is like my #1 calling, like talking with people, being a social butterfly. Like, that interaction is my favorite. That's my favorite thing, and I honestly, like, I can't wait until the next one. I have so many ideas for a Galentine's Day, and like connecting with girls and like seeing, oh, who do you know, like who has a business or a space or something, like just the loose ties. There's a book I read, it's called oh shoot, what, it's like 20, it's for 20 somethings. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name. It's one of my very favorite books. I cannot believe that I cannot think of the name right now, but it is for those transitioning in their 20s, right? And it talks about loose ties and how the people who are closest to you are not usually the people who like think of you for opportunities usually. And hear me out, like, we all have our social circles, we have the people whom we love, and the book is called The Defining Decade. And she goes on to say that it's usually those loose ties that give you the opportunity. It's those people that you met one time, or it's, oh, my sister's boyfriend's brother does that, let me get you connected. Like, things like that. It's the loose ties that can make the biggest pivotal changes in your life. And that's why I think having little meetups is so good. Also, people feel so isolated. Like, a lot of our lives are on social media and on our phones. It's like, okay, like, I'm ready for interaction, like hugging people. Like, I know some people aren't like huggers, and I definitely wouldn't say, oh, I'm a hugger, nothing like that, but just like when you see your friend that you haven't seen in a while, giving them a hug, like, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. I always have such a good time. So we're gonna head home. It is a dreary Saturday, like literally dreary. I went to Ulta. I love Ulta, you guys know. Yesterday, Garrett needed to run to Kohl's for like a shirt return, and I went to Sephora for the first time in forever, because Sephora is paired with Kohl's or whatever, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's been forever since I've been in a Sephora, but I go to Ulta all the time because it's next to my yoga spot. And I've seen it all over, but these like little dip nails, I've been wanting to dip my nails so bad. So we got red, and then we also got like another one. We got like a whole little pack. They were having a sale. I got like a pink one. This is Lust Have, and I need to get good at this because for our Galentine's Day event I would love to have my nails done, you know. But I think we're gonna try and do that this evening, like have a little self-connection day, especially because I feel like I've been going, and with this event and like planning for it, I always just like, I have not slept good for the last couple nights because I've just been think about it. I also have not had lunch. I'm a bit hungry, so we need to figure out what we're having for lunch when we get home. And yeah, I'm just so glad that this event went well and it's over and I can start planning for the next one. It's snowing! Oh my gosh, it is snowing like constantly. Like it's been melting, but like we have just been getting snow. And I am so excited. Really and truly, there is nothing better than coming home after one of my events, hopping in the shower, taking off all of my makeup, and just like chilling. I feel like my energy is always just kind of spent afterwards. I spend so much time like coordinating and making sure that everything is just perfect, and I want everyone to feel welcomed, and I just have like so much energy built up. I swear, like this morning I woke up at like 4 o'clock and I didn't really need to get up until 6, and I've just been like kind of on thinking, oh my gosh, like today's the event, we have so much to do, and afterwards like I had such an amazing time, but I feel like all of my energy is just like gone. I'm like, okay, like time to get into my comfy sweats, like take off my makeup and settle in for the evening. I did stop at Ulta and I got this red carpet dip. I also picked up this like purify and erase for nail prep, and then this Lust Have pink nail color. So I thought it'd be a perfect way to just like unwind after the Golden Gal Network event today by doing my nails and just relaxing for the evening. So we are going to attempt this. I've never done a dip nail at home. I've done it at a salon before, but I've never tried it myself. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. My nails are kind of short at the moment. I feel like I just cut them off last week. So I don't actually know how well the dip is gonna stay, but there's no time like the present to try it. I have this like very vivid memory of being, I don't know, like a freshman in high school and painting my nails with my sister, or maybe it was like 8th grade. It was like, I think it was right before high school. And I remember like painting my nails with my sister Caitlin, and we were practicing the designs at this point. Like when you went to the nail salon, they would give you like some sort of like firework. It was always like at the edge of your nail and like flicked up. And I remember us trying so hard to replicate this and then promising to each other saying, oh my gosh, like if someone asks, like we're gonna say we got our nails done at the salon, even though like we did it ourselves, and our nail artistry was also like not that good. So anybody would probably know that, hey, we did this ourselves. So this, the red carpet manicure comes with Seductive Star is the color. And then like I said, I also got Lust Have. So let's do a little comparison. So I'm not sure which one I am gonna do my nails. Red is so iconic, but pink is just so sweet. I love them both. Let's see what else we have. It comes with a top coat and a brush softener. What else do we got in here? An activator, base coat. Hopefully there's instructions in this thing. All right, there we go. There's more of what we're looking for. Okay, so we are clean and prep nails by pushing cuticle back and shaping nails. Wipe nail clean with alcohol-based cleanser, which we did pick up the cleanser by Red Carpet. Pre and post application cleanser right here. So this is what we'll be using to prep the nail, and then we're gonna apply a base coat and dip into the powder, and then reapply the base color until I get desired depth of color, and then apply activator. Seems easy enough. We're gonna start with prepping the nails. Right now my nail shape is pretty basic. I mean, they're short, they're clean, at least they're clean, but they're not long or anything. Maybe this will help me grow my long nails. My nails grow pretty fast, but I don't like the upkeep. So I have not done research on what brand is the best. This brand was at my Ulta, so I was like, oh, sounds great, like I'll pick it up. It was also on sale, so I was like, even better, like might as well go for it. But I'm going to shape and kind of buff out the nail, kind of ruffle them up a little bit so the dip actually sticks. But this seems like just a buffer. I do need to shape them with an actual nail file. I know my shape isn't gonna be like perfect. I don't really have a rhyme or reason how I'm shaping my nails. It's more of like a rounded, natural shape. But we are just gonna, you know, go with it. I'm sure I'll see imperfections later. I'll be like, oh, like why did I file it that way? Where one will be bigger than the other. But this is our first time and we're just trying it out. This is a good way to just like relax and unwind from the day. I'm not having high expectations for myself, and I'm gonna try and enjoy this the best way possible by just, you know, having girl time. Okay, the nails are buffed, they're ready, the nail bed is prepped. And now the hard decision, pink or red? Like pink or red, pink or red? I'm gonna go with, so we have pink or red. Like they are so pretty. I cannot decide. I'm like, should we do red or should we do pink? They're both, listen, we are gonna do red because it's January, and we will do pink closer to Valentine's Day. That's what I'm going with. It's gonna be red. It's January. Christmas just got it. Well, maybe pink. I'm so indecisive. We did decide on red, although it was very hard to figure it out, but I think red is just so classic, and we'll do pink closer to Valentine's Day. So I am just going to paint my nail with the base coat and then dip it in. It says to go at a 45-degree angle. I hope I do this right. I've applied the base coat and we're just gonna dip it in, take it out. I think tap. Oh yeah, tap. And our first thumb is done. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the fingers. It's looking cute, like it's looking good. I like the red. I do like the red. So let's get on with the rest. Okay, we have all 5 fingers painted red. Tell me why the base coat smells exactly like super glue. And on top of that, I did not purify my hand. Okay, I did not use the like little bottle like it said to. So I know that sometimes alcohol-based cleanser dehydrates your nails and allows the product to stick to it better. I didn't do that. So we just have the one coat. From reading it, it says tap the excess, repeat on all nails, reapply base coat, and repeat color dips until you get the desired depth of color. I don't know if this is enough. Like, it seems like enough color to me. I don't really think that I should do another dip. I also don't like my nails super thick. So I think that I'm just going to apply the applicator and call it a day. Or I'm sorry, I think I'm just gonna apply the activator and call it a day because I don't like my nails super thick and the color honestly looks fine to me. I've applied the activator and now it says to go back in with the base coat. I did the base coat. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to like let this dry or something because the next step is shape and buff the top of the nail with the manicure groom buffer and then wipe with a lint-free cloth. So I do need to go find one of our microfiber towels because I still do have the powder on like the outsides of my fingers, but she is starting to look nice. My application was smooth. Like, I'm amazing. So I don't really feel like the need to buff it again, I guess, but I feel like buffing it is gonna mess up my application. So I don't know. Okay, now it says go back in with the activator. I really didn't buff the top, but we'll do it. It says to do it, so we're gonna do it. And this time it does actually say wait 20 seconds for the activator to dry, but this was like the only time it ever said, hey, like, you gotta wait. So activator going on. Okay, 20 seconds and remove excess activator, buff that out. KKK, and then apply 2 thin coats of colored dip top coat and let air dry. So we are gonna do that. Okay, we did 2 coats of the top coat. They're looking pretty good. Like, I actually love the red. I do feel like I need to wash my hands, but before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and do the second side. Look at the difference. Ah, I love them. Okay, so let me do the other side. Okay, I just applied the base coat on my right hand. I personally am right-handed. So whenever I do, my left hand is like painting my right hand. She's a little wobbly, but she looks really good still. Like, I honestly, like, it looks like a fresh mani. I am gonna wait for the base coat to dry and then I'm gonna wash my hands because it feels dusty. I will say it feels really, really dusty and it smells like super glue. So those are the only cons, but it was pretty quick. Like, I would say 9 out of 10. Good experience. Okay, I washed my hands. I love them. Like, they look so cute. I think the one layer was good for me. Like, they're not like too thick. Like, if I look at them from this angle, they're actually like pretty smooth. It feels just like maybe a heavier coat of nail polish, but I love them. I think they look great and we'll see how long they last, and we'll also see the removal process maybe in like 2 weeks or so when I try to like scratch them off. I don't know, because it is a dip and I swear it smells like super glue. So I'm not sure like the process to remove them. I will say on their like little form, they have the cutest colors, and I would love to figure out how to do a, oh my gosh, what, it's not glitter, it's like the chrome. Oh my gosh, I would love to try and do like a chrome dip at home. So I don't know who produces that, but the color Seductive Star I think is super, super cute. Can't wait to try the pink one. I do think it was a good idea to do the red first. Because it's like January, you know. I do think something that I could add is to like brush the like dip off before I do the activator, because I had like a little dust on my pointer finger and it got activated. So I'm gonna have to wait until like that skin it goes through its like cycle. But yeah, our nails are done and I kind of love them actually. And what better way to test out the new nails than doing some housework? We're gonna load the dishwasher. Luckily, I don't have to really wash any dishes, or that would be like a true test of the nail dip, you know, putting in some sudsy water. I personally always have a problem with my nails chipping and not lasting, or just looking really, really gross after a couple days, like with the regular nail polish. I don't like to get my nails done at a salon. I don't have the time to actually like schedule the appointment. I usually get something that I'm not even happy with. And personal preference, I would rather spend my money on a facial than nails that essentially will have to be like scrubbed off. I don't know. It's not a top priority for me. So I am hopeful that these nails will fix the problems that I've been having with my nails, because I want cute nails just like the next girl. I just don't have time to use regular nail polish every like week because I've chipped or damaged them. So we're gonna put the dishes, we're gonna load them, then we're gonna put some of our clean dishes away. And get ready for our evening. All right, the kitchen is clean and that means we're able to just hang out. I think honestly, like, I am not sure what we are gonna be watching, but we're gonna put something on and I'm just gonna finish out my night and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Look what we got to wake up to this morning. We have so much snow on the ground and it's honestly so beautiful. It's sticking to the trees, sticking all over. The dogs love it when we have snow. They always like play so hard. As you can see, they've already been out this morning, just messing up the perfect snow. This is like our first big major snow. We've gotten like a little sprinkling, but it didn't like stick as much. And this is definitely sticking, or at least for the time being. I feel like in Missouri, we always like get some snow and then it melts. And yesterday it was like raining some and then it started to snow and then it's just been non-stop snow. So I have my coffee here. It's honestly, it's beautiful out though. Like this makes me so grateful to be working from home because I can look at this from my window all day long if I wanted, or to even like just look at it or go outside and like just, I don't know, I feel like sometimes we're too comfortable, and to be able to like go out in the cold and then come back home, like it's just honestly like makes me so grateful. I have my coffee this morning. Obviously, look how pretty that looks with my, you know, nails that I did last night. But we're gonna start on our morning, get dressed for the day. I actually think I might shower. I was supposed to have a facial today. I got a really cute pimple on my chin, but with the snow, we've rescheduled for Thursday, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I feel like with my haircut, it is so much easier to like brush and wash my hair. Like I'm not having the tangles like at the ends, and honestly, like I'm loving it. Okay, before I blow dry my hair, I am gonna do my skincare. Now, back in May, I went to Dear Media in Real Life's first podcast event. It was so much fun, and I met the sweetest girl there named Isabel, and she has SIV skincare, and the product she produced works with the microbiome in your skin to help soothe it and heal any sort of leakiness. And I finally got my hands on her product. Her little packaging is so cute. Your microbiomes will love this. I am gonna go ahead and open it, and that's what the front says. So her product is called SIV skincare, and this is my first time ever trying it. I'm so excited. She gave a little sticker. Okay, personally, I love supporting women in business, and the fact that I met Isabel and she talked to me about her, you know, her line, and now it's insane to actually like have it in my hands. Like, I'm not gonna pretend and think that I know everything about skincare or everything about microbiome, but the science that she has behind this is literally insane. If you follow her on social media, she has articles and she has informational posts. So I'm so excited to use this. This is what the package looks like, and it says spore-based biome balancing serum. And how to use this, you're gonna apply it after your toner. I don't use toner. I find that it like dries me out. Maybe I would benefit from toner to even out my complexion, but it's fine. And since we are, you know, not going to my facialist today, I figured this was the perfect opportunity to use it, because I wanted to use it last night, but then I was like, no, like I have my facial today. I don't want to, you know, have too much going on at once. So I was like, perfect, I'm not going to my facial, I might as well use it. The packaging is just so beautiful. This like tube is, it's heavy duty. Like it's got a little bit of weight. It feels good. But you're supposed to apply it after your toner. Like I said, I don't use toner, and then you apply everything that you would normally do after it. So before you shake vigorously, I did not do that, so we're gonna shake it vigorously until the solution is clear on the bottom. Okay, so it is a little foggy on the bottom. We're just gonna shake it a little bit and then gently push dropper bottom. Oh, okay. Like I said, I've never used this product before, but essentially this is okay. This is actually genius, because I have like my ordinary droppers where I like pull it out, drop it on, put it back in, and I always think, oh, like that dropper going back into the bottle might be a little contaminating. This has the dropper on the bottom, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna push the bottom gently and it comes out. We're not gonna waste a drop. We're gonna go ahead and get this on my skin. So we're gonna do a couple drops. I'm just gonna pat it on and definitely put it on my chin where that pimple was this morning. Okay, and we're gonna use this for the next 30 days and see how it works for my skin. Hopefully it will heal. I've had like quite a bit of like little breakouts recently. So like in my T-zone area, on my chin, and honestly it's like a little annoying. So hopefully this might correct some of that and just help with the overall microbiome. And now we're going to put the rest of our skincare on and blow dry my hair. The past couple hours I've been typing on my computer and I just ran into the restroom and I noticed how glowy my skin was. I did want to have like the SIV product like stand alone, but I always put on my bee oil. I always put on my Epion's face mask. I just didn't put on like my hyaluronic acid or my vitamin C serum or my niacinamide. I didn't put any of that on, or like caffeine drops. I kind of wanted it to stand alone. It's not a moisturizer, so that's why I thought to put like the bee oil and the face mask on it. I'm feeling glowy. I had a bit of a pimple here. I still have it. I don't think that, you know, a couple hours is really gonna solve that that little spot, but I do feel like my skin is extra glowy. I know that I'm putting on my bee oil and my face mask, but it's still different. Like I feel like I would achieve this with my, you know, other 3 or 4 items that I put on my face. And it's feeling hydrated, like it's feeling good. So this might be the perfect product for someone who is trying to be, or like likes the minimalist lifestyle, because I mean, we'll see how it goes the next couple of months. This is just like a couple hours in. So far I like it. Like I didn't feel any like burning sensation, nothing like that. I honestly can't even tell that I applied it. There was no sticky residue, nothing like that. So far so good. I'm finishing out my work day. I do want to go outside and just like walk around in the snow or go for a brisk walk. I know this sounds crazy to some people, but it's been so long since we've actually had like any amount of snow. So I kind of want to bundle up and go outside, especially because my meeting this evening has been moved to virtual. So I don't have to like get ready or do anything. I can stay in like my comfy sweatshirt and leggings. So yeah, I think in, I don't know, maybe an hour or so, we're going to venture outside. As soon as I get this, you know, a few more hours done on my laptop, I say we go outside. Okay, but really, I have been locked in the house all day and it is so nice to get outside and get like some fresh air. I feel like sometimes with the heater going and my space heater going, it just gets like a little stuffy in the house, and it's beautiful out. Like our road is actually cleared, so I'm not like gonna slip or anything. I'm obviously like bundled up, but I'm like, what a beautiful day to just be outside, you know? I feel like that walk was the only thing that got me through the last meeting of my day. We are just gonna take out my contacts. I feel like my eyes have been burning at the computer. Gonna take out my contacts, and there is a new book that I've been wanting to start. So we're gonna start on like our evening routine, wash my face, and put the glasses on so that we can enjoy our book. Glasses are on. We are gonna brush my teeth. I will say, I feel like the skincare has done like a really good job today. I've enjoyed it. So I'm excited to continue with SIV throughout the month, or at least until it runs out. I have 0.5 fluid ounces. So we're gonna continue using this and see if I can notice a difference in the way that my skin is reacting. My eyes already feel so much better by putting my glasses on instead of having my contacts in. The book I'm starting tonight is The Woman in Me by Britney Spears. I actually picked this book up when she first released it. I just haven't had a chance to read it. I feel like when you are buying books, you don't have to read them immediately. You can put them and save them for later, and read them at your leisure, right? Like collect and then read at the when the moment hits you, when it seems like the best time. Britney Spears has always been so iconic to me and such like a nostalgic part of my childhood. I remember listening to her on my like little CD player when I was like super young. She is everything. So I'm really excited to dig into her book. I also have a brand new bookmark. So one of Garrett and I's very good friends opened her Book-ish and plant store in Blue Springs, Missouri. I was able to go to her opening day on Friday. I got 2 bookmarks. The other one is stuck in my I Didn't Know I Needed This by Eli Rallo. I'm about 3/4 of the way done with that book. I just, you know, it's always fun to start new books. I still have a Lighthouse Christmas that I started that I have here. I go in different phases. Okay, I'll read a little bit and then, you know, get caught up doing something else and want to come back to it. I am really excited to read this book, and I feel like my little bookmark will look so cute. It says, "When in doubt, pick up a book and read." It is super cute. Usually I just like stick my like pony popper or an earplug or something in my books, and it honestly, like this one, as you can see, it has an earplug in it. Like, I'm not lying. Like, I should have honestly like picked up a couple more bookmarks. But we're gonna start this book and I will see you in the morning. You know what I did not realize yesterday when I was opening up my package? I was so excited to get like the actual product out. I was trying to like clean up my little vanity, and I was like, okay, like I'm throwing away all of the, you know, trash, essentially, like the package, and I didn't realize that she has her business card in here. She has the instructions of prep the microbiome, shake vigorously, and then like when it's all clear, then it's like ready to go. You press the bottom of the dropper to dispense, and then she has the cutest little note. "Logan, thank you so much. You have to let me know what you think." And of course, a pen. I'm like, ah, like how amazing. I would have accidentally thrown away like the pen and the note. So I'm so glad that I did not. Something that I got in my stocking that was kind of unexpected, but something that I'd been wanting for a long time, is this little tongue scraper. So each morning I have been scraping my tongue, and then I follow up with like brushing my teeth. I have found that the first day I did it, I actually had like a lot to scrape off. It was absolutely disgusting. But the more that I use this, the less bacteria that I find to scrape off, and now it's just like maintenance instead of like years worth of, you know, buildup. I will say that the back of your toothbrush just does not compare to the tongue scraper, and I've been loving this every single morning to like scrape my tongue. So since I just woke up, that's what I'm gonna do first. And then it came in this clear little plastic container, and I just snap it up in there, and we are gonna do my skincare. So following the instructions that she said, we are gonna shake vigorously to get all of the microbiome woken up on this beautiful morning. So just a shake. I will say my little pimple that I got first thing yesterday is gone. I do have a few little blemishes here, so we'll say my skin is looking good. Oh, and it says not to use near your eyes, so I've been avoiding my eye area. It's such a smooth like application. Like, it doesn't feel gritty, it doesn't feel weird. It honestly feels like a satin smooth finish. I am gonna try and go to a yoga class. I've not been for a couple days, and it's time that I get back on to that routine. Okay, and then this is the application of the SIV treatment, and then I'm gonna go in with my bee oil and my Epion's face mask just to give it a little moisture and lock in the bacteria. The reflecting snow always makes it seem so bright in my office. I feel like I'm gonna need to wear sunglasses while I work today. I always like set up my computer and like look outside, but like The sun is out, it's starting to melt the snow. It makes me so sad, but the reflection is literally killing me. Maybe I'm gonna shut the curtain just for this morning, like have that shut until the sun like goes over on the other side of my house. This morning I'm trying something new. I'm gonna try to walk on my treadmill before coffee, because lately I've been just like getting out of bed and making myself coffee, which I love coffee, okay? I love it so much, and I love my little Bambino, and having espresso first thing in the morning. But I'm going to try to do a Pablo's dog situation. Like if I walk on my treadmill, I can get coffee afterwards and hopefully like build up some energy. Hopefully build up some energy before having my coffee. I did read something where, and I'm gonna mess this up, but they talk about the hormone in your body that makes you sleepy and how your body has to naturally burn that off before you can feel like awake. And if you drink coffee before it's naturally burned off, it will stop the burn off process, and that like helps with the midday slump, like because the coffee has worn off but you still haven't burned off this like hormone in your body. So we're gonna try walking on the treadmill first, and to help entice me a little bit more, Claudia is one of my very favorite podcasters, and I did just order her Lean In comedy special, so we're gonna listen to this while we get some work started and walk on our treadmill. It's 3 things at once today. The office is also a bit messy, but we are gonna ignore all that and just get our treadmill out, which is again being used as storage. So we're gonna walk on the treadmill and then maybe do some tidying. The whole house honestly needs to be picked up. The best thing about working out, you know, going for a little walk before I've had my coffee, is now I don't feel the need to have something to warm me up, right? Like I don't have to have a hot coffee. I'm gonna have an iced coffee, and I swear I like don't do an iced coffee anymore because I'm like chilly. Like there is literally so much snow. Look at this. Beautiful, right? Like it is beautiful out. I love all the snow, but it's chilly, okay? It's a little chilly. My cactus and my little, I don't know, flat leaf plant, they're brand new, okay? So they probably don't understand that it's gonna be a little chilly by the window, but the string of pearls I've had for like the past couple years, I think 3 summers now, and she's grown mighty fine. And people always say that like during the winter, like your plants go through like a dormant stage. I don't know if it's because I literally did not water my monstera for like 6 months, but I finally watered her like 2 weeks ago, and she's producing a whole new leaf. Look at that bad boy. And produced this leaf like, I don't know, a week ago. So my plants are not in dormancy, okay? They're fully producing new leaves. This one's gonna be a good one. You can tell it has like all the serrations in it. So yeah, my plants don't follow the rules. They are just producing the leaves. So an iced coffee. I, the other day, went through our little coffee area. I reorganized a few things. We had like chia seeds in these. I swapped the chia seeds out for coffee. This is the last little bit of the Christmas coffee that we had. This is the last little bit of the messenger coffee. I have not picked up a new bag yet. This is literally all we have. But I am going to go to a yoga class today, and afterwards I'm gonna go pick up some coffee, because that will just be a treat for me, because it's been a couple days since I've gone to a yoga class. We're gonna finish this up. We're gonna make a little iced coffee with it. I like to just like stick the little piece. I like cut the bag up and put it in there. I don't know if this is actually gonna like save my coffee, like make it remain fresh, but a girl can always try, right? So I'm just gonna get my scale out and measure out 18 grams. Get that, turn it on, and then open this guy. I love coffee. coffee ASMR. Like every single day when I get to, you know, measure out my coffee and, you know, get it all right so that I have like the perfect 2 shots. I love it. I'm sorry if you don't, okay? This channel is just coffee ASMR. I swear I'm always editing like little coffee videos. It's a morning routine. It's part of who I have become. Thank you, Christmas era, you know, 2023, because best purchase I've made all year. I promise you this will be me for the next, I don't know, it'll probably take me 15 minutes to drink this, right? I will just be stirring and sipping, typing, stirring, sipping, typing. It's an emotional iced coffee, what can I say? It's so cute, so good. Still feeling like the cinnamon Christmas spirit, especially with all the snow outside. Yeah, I'm gonna work on my computer a little bit more, and I can't decide if I want to like look a little bit better before my yoga class or if this is how we are going. I'm definitely gonna take the claw clip out and do more of like a low bun, and I'll probably switch my long sleeve to a tank top. Probably my, you know what, like I'm gonna work for a couple more hours and then I think I'm gonna change, because I didn't like sweat a whole lot, but I almost feel like I'm still in my pajamas even though I like got dressed for the day. I'm not fully to like the next step, like, oh, we are ready for the day. Could be because I've waited so long to have my coffee. Could be a variety of things, but I think I'm gonna type in and then change before we go to our yoga session today. So as I was looking at the classes that are being taught tonight, I did not know that with the new year, new quarter or whatever, that my typical class that I go to, which is Bar Express, is not being taught anymore at that time by that instructor. Instead, it's a sculpt class by someone totally new, but I've already committed to myself, right? Like I've already said I am going, like it's on my list. And now I'm like, I literally do not want to go. I personally have a problem with change, okay? Like I don't want to try new things all the time, especially when I've already like not necessarily been to classes this week or feel like super good about myself. And you know what? I've already committed, so we're gonna go, but I'm not happy about it. I'm a little sad. But I have to go. It's not like I've signed up or anything, but like I'm trying to keep the commitment to myself. Like I said I was gonna go, so we're gonna go, but I can still be sad about it. It is gonna be a hair wash day, so you know me, I'm putting my little balm in on my ends just to take care of her, because especially if I'm doing a sculpt class, like I know that I'm gonna want to take a full shower when I get home. Like we are washing the hair, we are obviously washing the body, and we are cleansing from the class. This stuff really does smell good though. I do enjoy the smell. And once I have the balm completely immersed into my scalp and my hair and everything, I'm gonna throw this in a tight bun, I think, at the top of my head. Okay, the hair is slicked back. We decided we're just gonna go with the ponytail today. And to help counterbalance the egg feeling, I did curl my eyelashes, put a little concealer on, put some blush on, a little lip gloss. You know, we're gonna feel good about ourselves, especially since we're going to a class that we don't really want to go to. I did finish Claudia's little stand-up comedy special on Amazon. It was so good. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure she has another one that I've seen before, and I went back to 2020 to see her other special. And honestly, like I love Claudia, and I don't know why, but I forgot that she like did stand up too. Like I listened to the toast. I don't know why, whatever. So that has been like a good little treat this evening. I do think that we are properly ready for our yoga class. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.